Hey guys, it's cabover Gary back. Out here trying to figure out what's going on with my truck. So what I'm doing right now is I refilled the radiator and I got a coolant gas tester. It's basically just a tube that you put a fluid in and it's got a little squeeze bulb on it. But I got to get it up to operating temp to do that, so that's what I'm doing now. And I'll be back when I'm ready to do some testing and see what we can find out. So hopefully I figure this out soon. And a lot of people the only forum that I found, or only stuff on the internet I found about purple coolant changing to an orangey color was on the Ram 1500s Eco Diesels. I guess they do that, and that's just what that coolant does. So I don't know if that Napa heavy duty coolant that I used, it's the Napa heavy duty with the SCA in it, does it too. I can't find anything online about that, but I'm hoping that's what it is. And I'm hoping that there's no head gasket problem or a cracked head. Hoping this test comes back good, and then if that's the case, I am going to put a new water pump on it. I ordered one that is definitely for this motor this time, and a thermostat, and flushed the radiator out several times. That's my game plan at this point. So hopefully this test is going to tell me that I'm having a better day. But I'll be back. Okay guys, here's the tester. If this turns green, then, well, shoot. Said to do this for about a minute. Well, I guess that's somewhat green. It didn't change a whole lot, but it did change a little bit. I think I'm gonna do it again just to double check it. It seems weird that it's like just barely change colors. So I'm gonna dump this one and then run it again. Well guys, I'm a little bit bummed. There's definitely gas in the coolant. And unfortunately, I won't know until I tear it down, and it's hot right now, so I gotta wait a couple hours at least. But how these motors are, this is the liner before I did the end frame that I broke in two. I saved it as a trophy. But so the gasket sits on this flat area, but this ridge actually seals against the head. So to me, I don't understand how, if it's leaking gas out of the cylinder and the coolant jackets are like right here in the block on each side, I don't understand how the gas, if it's leaking out of here, could get to those coolant passages, put the gas in them without pushing the gas out of the side of the head. I don't understand that. And if it pushed it out towards the driver's side, it would push it down into the cam area, and there's no water in there. And if it pushed it this way, it'd push it out the side and I would see it. So I'm a little confused there, which makes me think that an injector cup's cracked. That's the only thing that makes sense to me, but it'll be another video before we find that. I'm gonna have to pull the head no matter what at this time. Well, I think my next step is I'm gonna pull the top end of the motor apart, pull the injectors out, pressurize the coolant system, and see if I could see any coolant coming out of the injector cup area. So hopefully I don't. And I'm gonna put a picture in here so you can see. This picture is before I tore it apart when I did the end frame, and you can see how the head gasket fits up to this in that picture. So yeah, the next video I'm gonna pull the top end down and pressurize the cooling system and look good in all the cups, see if I see a leak there. If I do, then I need a head. If I don't, then I pull the head and see if I see a spot in the head gasket where it's leaking out. Check the protrusion. So these are set at a certain protrusion height. I gotta check them. And then after that, I need to probably take the head in and have it magnum flux and checked. Unless I find a crack, then I gotta find a head. And they are not cheap. $3,500 plus a core charge. With my core won't be good. So I think I'm gonna talk to my friend Benny that has a scrapyard out there, see if I could get a good core and have it rebuilt if it comes down to that. So yeah, real bummer of a thing. So that's where I'm at this point, and we just gotta keep going from here. So yeah, I don't know. That's all good. We'll get it figured out in the end. Guys, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, you know, all that good stuff. I'll get this girl back on the road.